Hey guys!
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quincy. I'm back on the video, and as you guys see by the title, I'm gonna be giving y'all, we both gonna be giving y'all a story time on how we met each other. And y'all also sit back, relax, grab the popcorn, and share this video with a friend or two, your mom, granddaddy, poppy.
Shut up!
Yeah, and hope YouTube push this video out there to people. So yeah, sit back and relax, and we finna tell y'all how we met. So yeah.
Whenever I had just got in my bed, y'all. I didn't have a roommate last semester, and I don't have one now, and so I thank God for that. But and so last semester I had both of the beds like squished together and everything like that. Y'all, I was tired. I had just got in my bed, and Michaela texted me and everything like that. She was like, "Hey, I'm with my friend." Like she was checking up on me first, and then she was like, "What you doing? You want to come like hang out with me and everything like that?" And in my head, I'm like, might as well, because I had been meaning to like check, like basically like chill with her and everything like that, but I had never had the time to. And so I was like, yeah, and everything like I was like, yeah, I can, even though I had just got in my bed. But I was like, yeah, I can. I didn't want to seem like I was like blowing her off or something, because I didn't want her to feel like that, because that's not what I was doing. Yeah. So she was like, okay, I'm in Louisiana Hall, and y'all, that's where he stays. So I didn't know that. And so she was like, one of my friends are gonna come and let you in and everything like that. Yeah, okay. So I get dressed. Well, I was already dressed. I had to throw back on my shirt though. And so I go out there to Louisiana. Y'all, I wasn't dressed up or nothing. I had me a hoodie on and some tights. I was not dressed up or anything like that.
You was not dressed up?
I was not dressed up at all. And so, one of her friends, I think that was Keem. I think Keem had opened the door. Yeah, Keem had opened the door, and that was somebody that I didn't know then, but now I know of him. And so he had let me in and everything like that. And we went up. Ron was on the first floor, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we walked in there, and y'all, let me tell y'all this. I had already seen Quincy around school. And the thing is, now let me tell y'all this. The reason why it's funny, because Quincy, how am I saying this? At the time, the reason why I did not pay Quincy any mind when I saw him around campus was because I thought he was talking to somebody. I thought he was actually dating somebody that I wasn't cool with anymore. So I was like, bumping. I was like, you know what? If you messing with her, then you that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just off of first, like, and everything like that. Mm-hmm. Because I knew the female. And so, you know how they say birds of the same feathers flock together. So, if you dating her, then, But that's why you're not supposed to judge a book by its character or... No, by its cover. Yeah, cover. Y'all don't know why I say character, but still, you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, and you're not supposed to, judge, period, or you'll end up missing your blessings. But so I walked in there, y'all.
That's straight facts, bro. What you talking about?
I walked in there, y'all, and when I tell you, the first person I laid eyes on.
It was me.
It was Quincy. I literally ran this whole thing to Quincy, like whenever we actually got cool and we was actually starting to talk. And I told him, I was like, bruh, because he was like, what were you thinking when you saw me in that room? I was like, you know what I said in my head? I was like, God dog, is somebody trying to set me up? I was like, somebody trying to set me up, because this girl gonna think that I'm like, talking to her dude or whatever and everything like that. And I'm like, oh Lord. Mm-mm. So Quincy tried to start conversation with me and everything like that, because what were your first thoughts whenever you see me walk in the room?
I was like, yo, yeah, she good. She fine and bad. But I was looking over there too. We both made eye contact, so I was looking over there like, if you attracted, I'm gonna keep looking over there. So you know how I do. You look on the corner of your eye. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yeah. So.
And I was friendly and everything like that. I wasn't. That's the thing. Like, even though I had this preconceived notion about him, I'm not the type of person to like.
You said preconceived what?
Notion, like basically meaning like I don't know you, but from like either past things or by what the like basically meaning like I don't have to know you in order to have an image of who I think you are. Like if I look at you and you dress this type of way, I'ma think you this and that, but I don't actually know you. So you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But so yeah, and then we actually started spending more time together because the friend group was real. Like I actually like really liked hanging out with them and everything like that. And so of course, like that means I'm gonna be hanging out with him more often because that's his friend group. And so they would chill in my room dang near all the time last semester. But this was at the end of last semester, so I wasn't really tripping. Like school classes was gonna be out and everything like that, so I wasn't really tripping.
Yeah.
And so I think this was in November. Yeah, it was last year in November, and so November. And so we me and Quincy ended up getting like more acquaintance and everything like that. And so as we got more acquainted, however you say it, I had found out that from Quincy that they never dated. And that he wasn't messing with her like that. That was all her, like, making it seem like something that it's not. And so I was like, okay.
Bro, I was like, oh my God, don't worry about that. If I'm not messing with the person, I'm trying to talk to you, so what you worry about that for? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because the thing is, one thing for sure, two things for certain, I ain't gonna mess with no dude that got a girl.
No, I don't even roll like that.
I'm not finna do that. Cause I'm not finna knock myself because I'm going and messing with somebody else, dude.
Yeah, then
I'm not finna do that.
We start hanging out more. We start going to restaurants together.
Well, that's because as friend groups, we went to restaurants and everything.
Then I used
like
to hold a hand crossing the street.
Yeah. Quincy used to hold my hand as if I didn't know how to walk across the street.
Yeah.
Like talk about some little flirtatious stuff.
Yeah.
And then whenever we would all be in the room as like a group of friends and like just chilling and like talking and everything, Quincy will be on one side of the room and then he'll slowly but surely make his way to the side that of the room that I'm on, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I like what I saw. I was like, oh yeah, she good. That's a good one right there.
And then, y'all, the thing that really got me, that actually like made me like completely change my mind about like how I seen him as a person, was whenever I actually got to like hear the real him, like when he started talking about God and his relationship with God and how he was raised up in the church and everything like that. Because the thing is, I'm gonna tell y'all this about me. The thing is, you can be, you can be cute, you can be fine, you can be, all of that or whatever in a bag of chips. But if you do not have a relationship with God, and if you are not saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, man of God, all of that really goes out the window, because you can't really do anything like spiritually for me. Like you were watching a video, but I was hearing it, of a girl on YouTube, and she was like, you're cute, but can you pray? And like the thing is, what she was saying, like, yeah, you're all this and all that, but when I'm really going through, are you able to actually like do what's meant to?
Ken.
That's Kennedy.
You can answer.
Let me see. Hello.
Hey, Angel.
Hey, Ken. Me and Quincy were filming a YouTube video, so
No, I need to ask you a question.
Okay, because you're on speaker, but okay.
It's okay, Kennedy. It's okay. It's good.
Okay. So, Elijah think I'm wrong on this. I want to ask you, how often do you think a woman releases an egg from their ovary?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what?
How often?
Yes.
Every time she gets a cycle.
So basically, would you say per one egg per month, basically?
It's not, because the thing is, it's not let me see. Hold on. We're gonna have to catch you guys.